everyone. Welcome to episode 42 of A Fern Between Us.
We are two of the four owners of Bebop Winery. I'm Jesse.
And I'm Michelle. We are live once again. This is the first episode of 2021. And
cheers.
Yeah.
What a tumultuous 2021 it's been so far. Seems like it's bound to calm down from here, but who knows?
Yeah, so we're excited to be back home and shooting live. We have been in Mexico, as all of you faithful viewers know, for the last 2.5 months. And so now we are back. We are in hardcore quarantine. We've taken COVID tests. We all came out negative, so we're just being extra safe. And we're trying out some new equipment, including having our daughter, Denali Day, be part of our team. She is manning the camera and helping us give the show a little facelift. So it's going to be over the next few episodes that you're going to see more and more things as we kind of, try to make it a little more professional. Right?
Yeah, well, yeah, or, or whatever. I don't think you need professionalism to drink with somebody, but here we are.
Yeah, it's still going to be a hot mess, but at least we might make it look a little better.
Up here, mostly on this side, there won't be that much professionalism, I promise.
So today we are going to taste two of the wines that we were really missing and excited to come back and taste. Of course, we tried desperately to pack enough wine for 2.5 months. It's really difficult.
You can't do that if you have as many bottles as we do.
And so we are actually a little deprived of tasting our favorite Bebox. And so we are going to talk about those and coming back and tasting all the wines fresh as well. But first we're going to do a little check-in. Jess, how's it feel to be back, and what have you been doing with your time?
It's good. I've been exercising again. I had started out in Mexico exercising a little bit, and then it kind of just went like that. And so now
lots of tacos.
Lots of tacos, and I mean tacos are great, but you should also accompany that with healthy things as well. And since I've been back, that first weekend I ran a couple times, so I'm feeling good about that. In general, I feel pretty good. Chris and Lily are punishing me for being gone for so long by sticking me in front of the computer and doing all the year-end book work and stuff like that, which I actually like to do, but also, nobody likes to sit in front of the computer for weeks on end. But it helps me quarantine too, so that's good. It's been good.
Yeah, exactly.
How about yourself?
Being forced to stay here and take care of this big project.
Yeah.
So, of course, I'm in an even bigger quarantine. Some of you are aware that I've been having some health issues. I was diagnosed with autoimmune disease, rheumatoid arthritis, which a lot of people don't realize is different than other forms of arthritis and is pretty serious, and you need to combat it pretty heavily with some pretty strong meds. So now that I'm back, I'm going to start taking some hardcore medications. And so
You're going to be great. I already know it.
I'm not allowed to drink. So I'm going to be able to have 1 glass of wine thereabouts once a week. That's what I'm going to try to limit it to. And so that's going to be with all of you guys on Thursday at the live show. So I really need you to tune in, because that's
your only drinking.
Yeah, you're my drinking buddy, so you better show up.
And I'm going to try to cut back severely so as not to be a bad influence, but I'm not guaranteeing just the 1 glass per week.
Yeah, that's pretty rough.
But we'll see. Maybe, we'll see.
Yeah.
I'm going to try.
Another thing is, we're back with our coworker Karen, the non-Fern. She was babysat by Jesse's parents, and she's looking pretty good. She's ready to booze it, so she might do all the extra heavy lifting on the drinking for me.
There we go.
All right, so let's talk about these wines. I personally was really missing the rosé of Sanitizer.
Yeah.
We actually took the rosé of Cabernet with us, a couple of bottles, so I got to revisit that one, but I hadn't gotten to taste this in a while, and I really wanted to check back in and see what it tasted like according to my memory versus what it really is, right?
Yeah.
And I am super impressed.
All right.
I
Cheers.
remembered it being a little bit more citrus, a little thinner.
Huh. You think it's just the age, the additional age that you haven't tasted it in 4 or 5 months? I mean, you had the one bottle or two maybe down there, but
No, I think it's also this vintage. I think I was thinking of a previous vintage. And I know you guys tackled some different kind of winemaking with this one.
yeah,
And I think it really shows. And so it's got a little more fullness, it's got a little more complexity. I love it. It's really good.
this is tasting great. We had a couple bottles of Rosé of Cab.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I had tried this until right now. We
That's what I
pre-gamed.
said.
We pre-gamed with a half a glass before the.
Yeah, I haven't started
Start of the show.
medication yet. So, yeah, tonight's a drinking night, because then I start medication this weekend. So,
Yeah, this tastes great.
yeah,
Nice.
very
Alright.
impressed. And we did drink a lot of other wines while we were down in Mexico. So I think it's really interesting to come back and have a fresh palate. A lot of the rosés that we had were nice. They were great even a lot of the time, but not necessarily that complex.
Yeah, I feel like rosé was the biggest lacking element in the Mexico's repertoire so far. But
Yeah, a little bit, but
they're still thinking of it as a sweet, and so most of the examples were sweet, and we just didn't even delve into that really, because.
and then the imports that they had were just fine.
Yeah, just fine.
And then one
And
of
then
the
I chose. or what?
Yes, the Montepulciano, which we actually drink a lot of Montepulciano down there, not Vivox, but they really do a lot of Italian Montepulcianos and Mexican Montepulcianos, which
Yeah.
was really interesting.
Yeah.
So we got to drink a lot of this grape, but I'm excited to, and I haven't even smelled or tasted this yet, so I'm excited. And why did you miss this one?
You know, honestly, it surprised me that this is what I wanted to try. Usually I go Rofosco or Alianico or one of these northern reds like the Cab Franc or the Merlot out of Abbott Vineyard or Petit Verdot. And for some reason she's like, pick up the one you're missing, and I was like, and I just reached for Montepulciano. It's been tasted. I think this is the first time that I've loved it.
Vintage
Montepulciano
that you've loved?
that we've
Really?
made. I've liked it, but I haven't loved it, and I feel like whatever 2018 that we're selling right now is the one that I love. But to put my nose in it at first, I smell Coca-Cola.
Really?
Yeah.
I
Or just cola. It's the same if it's Coke brand or not, right?
I actually, the first thing that I got was heavy smoke. And as I'm swirling it, that is blowing off a little bit, and I can smell some more of the fruit. But that was, the initial was that, like, char. And for the first time, it smelled like forest fire.
Huh.
Rather than, sometimes it comes across like barbecue kind of smoke. But, so I thought that was kind of interesting. But as it blew off, I'm liking those aromas and earthier than I remembered.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a tasty little wine. I'm really excited about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd rather it didn't smell so much like smoke to you though. That's probably.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. No, that's what this is for. That's why we come back from vacation and re-smell and re-taste, starting fresh, and like different things. You know, you get cellar palate. If we only drink our own wines the whole time, then you end up thinking that that's normal, and you stop seeing flaws or different
Adjustments or something like that.
you
Yeah,
can make.
and I do want to clarify, I think it's a beautiful wine. I'm extremely, I get into the smelling of it, and then I say things, and it's not a deterrent for me at all. I think the wine is really lovely and well made, and it's going to be really delicious with some, it makes me want to eat
Yeah.
You know, there's certain wines.
Super umami or whatever. It makes you sour.
Yeah.
It makes you ready. You're like,
But
hungry.
also, certain wines.
Should we make some tacos?
The flavor components really make me want to start pairing with it. And there's other wines where you know, you're just kicking back, you don't think about it, you're just drinking it. But this definitely gets my brain going, and I'm like, ooh, I wish we had some salami and maybe some cheeses. But I like the Tuscan feast for dinner often, so.
Right?
So overall, as we've come back and we are tasting your wines, what's your takeaway?
Overall, I'm happy. I feel like we're making great wines. I feel like I was actually more impressed than I thought I was going to be coming back to like. With
Oh,
the
that's
wines.
fantastic!
Yeah. I really felt good about it. Maybe I'm biased. Of course I am. but also like I really like what we're doing. I think we're on the right track. I'm happy.
I completely concur. And you know, over this past week, we got home a week ago, and exactly. And as we started tasting the wines, I was continually surprised. Not, I mean.